Hi everybody. So today I'm going to make a roast chicken with a vegetable balsamic glaze. Not really a glaze, it's probably like a gravy type thing. I don't know. It's not even heavy enough to be a gravy. Dang. I haven't really decided what I'm going to call this yet. I came across this recipe in a magazine the other day, and it was very basic and it was very limited to ingredients. So I changed the spices around and I took out a couple of things I thought was unnecessary. A couple of cooking things that I felt was just, what's the point to it? Okay, so I'll show you all the stuff I rub my chicken with. Okay, I have sea salt, regular pepper, thyme, rosemary, onion powder, garlic powder, safflower oil, easy for me to say, celery seed, and some poultry seasoning. And what I did, as you can see, my cookie sheet's a mess, is I just sprinkled all the stuff on both sides of the chicken breast. They're boneless, skinless. So right in a 350-degree oven, we're going to put these into the oven. They're going to cook for probably about 5 minutes. Okay? But while they're cooking, I am going to get started on the sauce. Now, oil. Okay. I'm going to add some safflower oil. Now, I want this pan to get hot, and I just turned it on. I should have preheated it, but I didn't. So we're going to come back when I'm going to fire all the vegetables in here, and I'll show you all the vegetables I use for this. Hi everyone. Okay, so I showed you what goes into the chicken. Now I'm going to show you what the sauce is all about. So in this great big bowl, I have about a pound of just roughly chopped mushrooms, some bell pepper, some diced red onion, two cloves of garlic, about half of a jalapeno, and some parsley. So I'm just going to take all this and I'm going to throw it into the oil and the pan and everything. Now, I did a fine dice on the onion and on the garlic and made all the other vegetables a little bit more chunky. So what we're going to do is we're going to saute these until they're soft, and then to this I'm going to add about a cup of reduced sodium chicken bouillon, some water, and we're going to start with a half cup of balsamic vinegar. I may add more because the mushrooms have a tendency to kind of soak up all that juice. So we'll be back. Hi everyone, we're back. My vegetables have softened up to where I like them. If you like them softer, or if you like them to be a little bit more crisp, do it your way. You know, there's no recipe out there that says you have to follow it to a T, unless it's a baking recipe, because baking is kind of, there's a science to it, and if you don't follow it exact sometimes, things will fall apart. But everything else, it's just a suggestion, so you can just replace or change out or do. With this original recipe, there was a couple of extra things I thought was unnecessary. They wanted you to brown it in the pan and then put it in the oven, and I just thought, well, just put it all in the oven. It kind of saves yourself a couple of steps. But, okay, so getting back to my version of this. This is ready to receive the liquid over here. All I did differently that you guys did not see was all the seasonings that I put on top of the chicken breast, I put in here to the vegetables. And all it's going to do is just continue the flavor in the vegetables, so they're all, the flavor is pretty much the same. Okay, so from here I'm going to add the chicken bouillon and water. And then I'm going to add the balsamic vinegar. Now, if you've never cooked with balsamic vinegar, like this, like in a sauce, a couple of things you need to watch out for. It thickens, so keep an eye out for it, stir it, because it can burn, and it's almost like a syrup when it gets thick, so it can really destroy your pans if you don't be careful. Okay, so I'm just going to let this do its thing on the stove. It's probably only going to be a couple of minutes for that to reduce. I may add more because I really like balsamic vinegar. If you're not a big balsamic vinegar person, you could swap this out for any other vinegar that you like. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Hi everyone. So what I did when the chicken was done is I just kind of cut it in half. The pieces for the girls, I just kind of made smaller pieces for them. And I put it into the reduced sauce with all the vegetables. Over here I just have three sweet potatoes that I peeled and boiled, mashed with a little bit of butter and a little bit of skim milk, and salt and pepper to taste. And easy peasy, dinner's done. So it's taken probably about an hour from start to finish, but it's Sunday and it's Sunday dinner. So I am going to get Toby a little bit so he can taste test this like you guys like him to do. And it looks rather rustic, I have to tell you. And my husband snuck a couple of pieces, and I don't think he was really too upset about the flavor. So anyway, this is what we're having for dinner tonight. I hope you guys have an opportunity to try this. If you try it, make it your own, you know, take out stuff you don't like or whatever. So until I see you next time, live, laugh, and love, and here's Toby.
Alrighty. Need to get me a fork and a knife. And early in the video, Heather was having a tough time talking. She had her tongue all tangled up. I hope I can taste, because I've got my tongue over my eye teeth, and I don't know if I can taste a thing. Never mind. Here we go. Okay, cutting off a little piece. Look at that, man. It just came right off. So I know this is going to be good. I love bell peppers. I love peppers, period, but bell peppers and the balsamic vinegar. Now come here, you. I'm eating with a fork, and I normally don't use that. I like a spoon. Let's go. Oh my goodness. This is outstanding. So, I'm not going to go into anything cute. I'm going to eat. Till next time. See y'all later. Adios.